step.
Yes.
بس فيك تنطر دقيقتين.
Why?
بس انطر دقيقتين استاذ.
يا استاذ
أهلا هيكلز.
استاذ هي عاملين ثيرد تشانس
شو؟ Yes.
2011 عاملين ثيرد تشانس
Yes.
عن جد؟
Yes.
إيه؟
No, هاي for some reasons يمكن بتريبولي ما عملوا التست، كان في كان في حرب بتريبولي،
ايه
عملوا لهم سيشن. توماس وصلت توماس.
يلا استاذ جيت.
Good. Okay, 2011 third. F is a function defined on R by
ثيرد
yes.
كيف بيصير ثيرد؟
شو؟ fx equal ex over ex plus 1. You know later بعدين. We see curve. How much limit as x tends to minus infinity of fx? هذا بيطلع limit على minus infinity. limit على minus infinity للfx.
0.
We replace each x by minus infinity. بصير e to the minus infinity 0 over 0 plus 1 equal to 0. So y equals 0, or the x-axis is a horizontal asymptote. Now limit للfx as x tends to plus infinity. We get plus infinity over plus infinity. E to the plus infinity is plus infinity over e to the plus infinity is plus infinity, which is indeterminate. So we apply Hopital's rule. بتصير عنا limit as x tends to plus infinity of fx, Hopital's rule, equal limit as x tends to plus infinity, derivative of e to the x is e to the x, over derivative of e to the x plus 1 is e to the x, we get 1. Therefore, x tends to infinity, y tends to 1, then y equal 1 is a horizontal asymptote. Calculate f prime x and set up the table of variations of f. For fx is of the form of a fraction u over v, its derivative is u prime v minus v prime u over v squared. F prime x equals u prime, derivative del e to the x is e to the x, into u, this is u, minus v prime, derivative del ex plus 1 is ex plus is ex into v into u into ex over ex plus 1 squared. We can take ex common or we can expand. Ex times ex is e power 2x. We add the powers. E to the x times 1 is e to the x minus e power 2x. E power 2x minus e power 2x is 0. So we get ex over ex plus 1 squared, which is greater than 0 for every real number. Then, to construct the table of variations, x belongs to minus infinity plus infinity. This is f prime x. It is positive. And the function is increasing. At minus infinity, the limit is 0. And at plus infinity, the limit is 1. Any questions? Now, show that second derivative fw prime equal ex into 1 minus e to the x over 1 plus ex cube, and prove that C has a point of inflection I to be determined. This is f prime. It is of the form u over v. How to calculate the second derivative? How to determine the second derivative?
عمل u
Seven
prime
u
v
over
minus
v.
v prime u.
Okay, u prime is e to the x. What is v prime? What is the derivative of this?
2 into ex plus 1.
Not correct. What is the derivative of this one?
2ex plus 1 into ex.
Yes, good. ليه دايما لما نعمل derivative للباور الباور بينزل 2ex plus 1 times الديريفاتيف لهيدا اللي جوا times ex. So f double prime x equals u prime, this is u prime, e to the x into v into ex plus 1 squared minus v prime, v هي 2, v prime is 2 بينزل 2ex plus 1 times derivative لل ex plus 1 which is ex times u which is ex over ex plus 1 to the power 4 كانت square بتصير power 4. We take common ex into ex plus 1 as common. It remains from the first one ex plus 1. In the second factor remains minus 2ex. We simplify ex plus 1 with ex plus 1 to the power 4. It becomes ex plus 1 cube. Ex into 1 minus ex. Now, how to determine the point of inflection?
أعمل هيدا equals 0.
Yes, how to solve this one equal to 0?
يعني بيطلع ex into 1 minus ex equals 0.
So f
نعمل 1 minus ex equals 0.
So f double prime x equal to 0 يعني ex into 1 minus ex equals 0. As you know, ex is always positive. We don't take it equal to 0. We take the second factor, 1 minus ex equal to 0. It means that ex equal 1. Ln the two sides. Ln e to the x equals ln 1. Ln e to the x is x. Ln 1 is 0. So x equals 0. So we have to show that the second derivative changes sign at x equals 0. The second derivative changes sign at x equal to 0. So we put x, the domain, minus infinity plus infinity. Here we get 0, we put 0. There must be 0 here كمان. لازم نحط 0 هون. To know the sign, if I take a number greater than 0 like 1, and I replace it in the second derivative, إذا حطينا محل x1, بصير e to the 1 into 1 minus e to the 1 which is negative, positive. Then
أستاذ تحت f double prime x نكتب fx ولا f prime x؟
تحت f double prime x ما بنكتب شيء. If you are going to study the sense of variations of f prime بتحط تحت f prime. But whenever you are going to find the inflection point, you don't put anything.
Yes.
F of 0 is half. Then I 0 half is a point of inflection. Now, write the equation of the tangent t. Write the equation of the tangent t at the point of abscissa at the point I. Give the equation of the tangent.
منحط هيدا 0 منحط ب f prime.
نجيب السلوب. السلوب هو f prime of 0 1 over 1 plus 1 squared equal 1 over 4. Then the equation of the tangent will be y minus yi, minus half, equal slope into x minus xi. So the equation of the tangent is y equal 1 over 4x plus half. Part 5. Draw T and C. To draw the tangent first, is at x0, y half. This is the point I here. For x equals, or for y equal to 0, x equal minus 2. Is it x minus 2, y 0? This is the second point. Minus 2, 0. We draw the tangent. This is the tangent, and at the point I. This is the point I. Always the tangent at the point of inflection بيكون tangent from the two sides. يعني the curve or the line is tangent to the curve from above and from below. So the curve is starting from minus. Yes.
Tangent. لما قالت tangent at two sides.
يعني هلا فرجيك هون مثلا على الماينس هون راح تشوف كيف إذا الإكس minus infinity الواي 0 we have a horizontal asymptote بيعمل tangent هون. شفت هيدا التانجنت بيعمل from above. يعني هيدا from above the line here.
Yes.
وبيرجع بيعمل هون from below. بيعمل tangent to the line at this point. Then it goes to the horizontal near the horizontal asymptote. We get this one, this part.
هيدا ال y equal 1 and y equal 0 هيدول اللي لقينا فوق horizontal asymptote.
لقينا asymptotes هدول y equal to 0 and y equal 1. So we draw the asymptotes first. Y equal to 0. This is the y equal to 0, the x-axis. And this is y equal 1, the second horizontal asymptote. And we locate and we draw the tangent at the point I.
استاذ كيرف شو عنده particular point؟
ما عنده particular points. ما
بس اي شيء.
بس اي مش بحاجه ل particular points لانه في عندنا two asymptotes. It is between the two asymptotes here. طيب I need to add انه خلص هذا الاكسرسايز بس I need to add a part. How to calculate the area? The area bounded by the curve C and the lines x equal 0 and x equal 1. The area bounded between the curve, the line x equals 0 and the line x equal 1. شو بتساوي الاريا؟ بدنا نلاقي الاريا بين السي
انتجرال للاف اكس.
الاكس اكسس and the lines x equals 0 و x equal 1. الاريا هي integral from 0 to 1 fx dx equals integral from 0 to 1 e to the x over 1 plus e to the x dx. How to calculate this integral? By which method?
change of the variable. Hey,
شو بناخد اليو؟
1 plus e to the power x.
1 plus e power x. بنغير الباوندز. إذا x equal 1 قديش بتعطينا اليو؟ 1 plus e. إذا x equal 0 اليو بتعطينا 1 plus e to the 0 which is 2. Now derivative لليو equals e to the x dx, then dx equals du over e to the x. Then the area equals integral from 2 into 1 plus e to the x over u times dx اللي معنا du over ex with ex What is the integral of du على u?
ln u plus c.
Ln u between 1 plus e and 2 equals ln 1 plus e minus ln 2. فينا نلاقي على الكالكوليتر وفينا نكتب إذا بدنا ln 1 plus e over 2.
في فرجيني على الجراف كيف عم بيصير area between x and x equals to 0.
هذا x equal 0 وهذا x equal 1. بدنا هذا الاريا هون. اوكي.
x equals to 1 and
x equal 0. هذا 0 هون وهذا x equal 1 here.
okay.
Okay, this is all for tomorrow. Please prepare 2011 first chance.
Okay.
Okay. هيدا.
باي.
Okay. By general science we will meet. هي ساعة بعدكم general science.
ما بعرف.
240.
Okay. 2:45.
اوكي.
اوكي
باي.
يلا باي.
باي.